Me?
You're Miriam Bear.
I'm Miriam, putting on my microphone. Co-founder and CEO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track, so thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
Indeed.
It is freezing cold in here.
I think it's fine. I'm wearing a jacket.
You have a jacket on.
Yep. Well, we got Storm Chasing Gal here and Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Storm
Hi,
Chasing Gal made
Gal.
blueberry cobbler.
Oh, yeah.
My carb-loving family barely tried it. Really.
Well, I guess you get it all yourself then.
Well, Sonia's here, and so is Cindy and Shari.
Hi,
Says,
guys.
good evening. Shane Student is here. So is Lisa. Rita.
If I have eggs in my teeth, I'm sorry. I brushed my teeth really fast and it wasn't good enough.
Rita says, good evening all. Hope you had a blessed holiday season. It was really quite good.
It was so good.
Defense is here. So is Matt. Cindy says, I hope you had a very Merry Christmas.
Hi, Cindy.
Lisa says, hi guys. Loretta is
Hi,
here.
Loretta. Hi, Lisa.
Marianne says, good evening.
I
Dennis.
talked to Lisa today.
Did you?
On the computer.
Not Lisa, Teresa.
Yeah, Lisa.
I don't have another daughter named Lisa. Anyway,
What
Marianne.
other daughter?
Marianne says, good evening.
Good evening.
Dennis wants to know, is that a new iWatch? No.
No, we don't have iWatches.
That is a Samsung Galaxy Watch. It's round.
And it's cute.
Number one, iWatches are not round. And number two, you can't import them currently because they violate patents. So sales of the fancy iWatches are shut down right now.
Oh, that's sad.
Let's see, Reese says hello all. Jennifer Fine is here as well.
Hi, Jennifer.
I think it was Jennifer. Somebody asked, how do you get into the Keto Chow Facebook support group? And Jennifer said, like, you're here. It's your turn to do the dishes.
Oh, that's so funny.
It was super funny. Linda says, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. It was great.
Yes, we sure did.
I wanted to take
I
a
hope
nap.
you did. Yeah, you should have just done it. You just wander away.
Bob says, happy holidays. Kim is here as well.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you, too.
Evelyn says, hello. Mike says,
Iowa in the house.
Oh, light snowing.
Oh, we got nothing.
Yeah, we got nothing
So
at all.
boring here.
Rhiannon is here. So
It's been a long time since
Cynthia
I haven't had a white Christmas.
says, my friend started keto 9 days ago. I sent her an essential bundle. She loves it.
Cynthia, I'm so happy. Thank you. That's so nice of you.
Debbie says, hello, Keto Chow. Merry day after.
Yes.
And Ann says,
Happy
suck.
Boxing Day.
Yes, Boxing Day indeed. Carrie Brown wished me a happy Boxing Day. It's the most British thing ever.
Nice. You know what we used to do on Boxing Day? Go to the store and buy all the candy.
Yes, yes.
But we don't do that anymore.
Nope, we don't.
We should probably not tell Max that there's candy on sale. He's on the way to the store right now.
He probably will figure it out himself. Gina says, how you doing this terrific Tuesday, the day after Christmas? Getting a lot of stuff done at work. That's what I was doing.
Yeah. I got through all my email.
Good job.
I feel very productive today.
Rickwin says, good evening. Visual Keto says, hola. Matt says, I love the Buc-ee shirt.
Yeah.
It says, fresh brisket on the board. And on the back says, do you think brisket is thinking about me too?
Yeah. Probably is.
Just like I'm thinking about it.
Yep.
Tracy says, just got back to Austin after visiting my parents for
I'm so
Christmas.
glad you
Merry
got to
post-Christmas,
see them.
everyone. Oh, Lindsay
you.
Murphy will be back home at this point too.
Oh, yeah?
She was visiting,
Her family.
no, her in-laws.
Well, that's that's family.
Yes.
Your family and your in-laws are also your family.
Except I believe she calls her my mother-in-love, not my mother-in-law.
Oh, that's so cute.
Bob says, were any kids in the Bell Choir video? Yes.
Yes, two of them.
Yep.
The tall one and the short one. It was funny because they went to play for my dad's house that he lives in. And everybody's like, all boys, because Ruth was wearing a hat and a sweater that day. And she just looked like a boy, I guess. It was really funny. She has little tiny hair. And yeah, it was funny.
Ann says, everybody is fancy dressed up. Not me.
Just me. I just want to dress up for work.
Deb says, hello. Let's see. Jujubee is here as
Jujubee.
well. Jujubee's daughter, I think, got one of those 3D printing pens. No, son.
Oh, cool.
I think it was son. Anyway,
No,
child.
she doesn't. I don't
And
think she
said, look, I'm just like that Too Crazy Keto guy.
Nice.
Like Joe with his 3D printer.
Too crazy keto.
Lisa's Phoenix finally got some rain. Bags of
man.
Love says, Chris and Miriam, on my account, on my mobile phone, I was trying to change the billing date. The only option I could change is the next order date. Does that change the billing date? My understanding is yes.
Yes, it should.
And that actually brings up the first topic of discussion.
Okay.
The switch to the new subscription engine from myChow
yes.
is complete.
Yes.
If you find any problems with your subscriptions,
reach out to us and we will look it up.
By us, we actually mean our customer service team. As far as they're aware, there aren't any outstanding issues. I was talking to them about it.
Please let us know if you see anything weird.
It's a new program called Keto. The old one was called Recharge, in case you care. You probably don't.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But Keto has some interesting features that we're really looking forward to putting to use.
Yes.
So, let's see. Rihanna says we were threatened with snow, and then nothing.
I know. We got like 2 pieces of snow on Thursday or something. It was like
it
2 drops of snow. I'm like, oh, it's snowing. Oh, it's not gonna last.
Sarah's here, sitting in a puppy pen with a puppy. Wow.
Oh, can you give your puppy a hug for me, please?
Oh, Kitty Fun Foo says Peaches and Cream is listed available if you click to update a current subscription. That's interesting because it should not be.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That is a glitch that needs fixing.
Yeah.
So.
Write that down.
Well, hey John, when you watch this,
hey dude,
let us know, okay?
Let's
Remind
get a pencil.
Palaver of Keto says good evening, friends. Let's see, Dennis has got a little
Do you
smile.
want to see
Miriam,
what Chris got for Christmas? It's a big wheel.
It's a big wheel. It's a tiny big wheel. It's even got the seat that moves back. I never had a big wheel growing up.
Yeah, but you do now.
Apparently.
A finger big wheel.
Evelyn says I got a Keto Chow food pyramid shirt for Christmas.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which are, if you go on our website, and I turn on sharing while Miriam is running away.
I'm just going to find a pen.
Scroll down to the very, 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 very bottom. There's shirts and gear on Amazon. And there's lots of cool stuff that you can get. Like here's a women's V-neck.
Oh, I like those
You
ones.
can get the red one or
the pink one, like me.
And on the back, it's got
I have lots of pink ones.
The Keto Food Pyramid, which one of our daughters helped make. So, yeah. Let's see. Gina says, I'm excited about the upcoming special announcements.
Oh, me too.
So there's for any of you who don't know, there is a video, a live stream scheduled for tomorrow morning at noon.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
I guess it's technically at noon, not morning. Anyway, it's at noon Eastern time. We're considering it morning because it's 10 a.m.
morning for us. Yeah.
But yeah, we've got some interesting stuff that has been a long time
in
the
the
making.
works for a while.
So back in like mid-November, I said, yeah, there's some stuff that we didn't have in time for Black Friday.
This is it.
This is one of them. You thought it was the peppermint.
That was also it.
But it wasn't.
We're not telling any more words like that.
Nope.
But do you want to
No
see
hints.
this? Look at this cute. Butter. Haley sent this to us from Canada. I'm so happy.
It's a hot pad.
It's so cute. One does say Budda, B-U-D-D-A.
Budda.
Can you see it? Oh, it's hard to read.
Bezor says we just got our first Buc-ee's in Wisconsin.
Oh, lucky.
Storm Chasing Gal says the concert video was awesome. My mother taught bells at the Methodist Church.
Oh, that's so fun.
So I posted that while we were still at the concert, and the kids were like,
how did this get up here?
I'm like, as soon as you finished, I
school.
just said upload.
With no
While we were
words,
there, yeah.
no context.
It had a description, and it said, we didn't do
the
the live
kid.
stream because we were doing this instead.
I wish we would have put up the red-nosed reindeer one.
That was hilarious.
That was so funny.
GGB's, it's daughter that has the 3D
That's what I
printing
said.
pen.
Not son.
Lindy says the chocolate malt is amazing. You nail the flavor. Love it.
Yes.
Let's see. Lisa says I made some peppermint keto chow and added a bit of chocolate for my coffee. I know you have a chocolate mint, but I don't, so I improvised. Oh, there you go.
Hey, yeah.
Julia is here, says Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Julia.
Risa says I've spent
You
Christmas
too.
Day watching Peanuts Christmas Special,
Yes.
Grinch and Elf. So relaxing.
Did you hear that song?
And fun.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
That's the opening credit song, and it's on all the other Charlie
Yeah,
Brown
but they
holiday
introduced
specials.
it in the Christmas one.
It was on the soundtrack for the Charlie Brown Christmas. So people consider the Linus and Lucy song a Christmas song.
Yep.
It's not.
Yep.
Neither is Favorite Things. That has nothing
It's
to do
okay.
with
I
Christmas.
just figure if it's good music, I'll listen to it.
Susan says Northern Virginia had rain all day. I guess it's better than snow.
Man.
And this is a very, we're talking to Lynette. Let's see. Strange Student says, my Facebook feed keeps showing me 3D printer stuff.
I know, isn't it the worst?
Angela wants to know if malt will be coming back. We have no announcements about that flavor at this time.
I thought it was really funny. So I got Chris these little like date cards for Christmas.
Yeah, like date idea that you have to scratch up.
Yeah. And he got advertisements for them on his
I
thing
have been getting advertisements for them.
before, so it wasn't like a surprise.
Well, I think that those companies have been pushing advertisements for them pretty hard. I think, if I remember correctly, the Facebook ad settings were like
Every
men.
person under the sun.
No, it was like men 40 years and older.
That's funny.
Was the
You're
target
so old.
demographic.
Well,
I'm
I didn't
so
get
old.
an ad for it. I actually just found it on Amazon.
Michelle says, have we ever had a peach keto chow? Yes, peaches and cream. It was
was
divisive. Some people really liked it. If you liked the peach O candies, then you probably liked the peaches and cream keto chow. If you were expecting the flavor of biting into a peach, it was not the same thing.
That was not it.
It was peach candy flavor.
Yep.
Judy's here from San Diego.
Hi, Judy.
Let's see. Anne says that was at Aldi, the thing. I saw a glowworm as well. Nice.
Yeah.
Brandon says, I love the big wheel. We had a Hot Wheels Spider-Man version I love so much and got destroyed by a neighbor. I was devastated.
Yeah. My Rainbow Bride doll got stolen.
Lori wants to know where to get the cool Keto Chow baseball hat. So it's on the Keto Chow site. It's in the...
It's hard to find.
Well, sure. There we... Oh, yeah.
I believe in you.
Me too. Keep going back. Keep going back. It is.
Back.
It should
Back
be
again.
in the shop. Bottles and more. Oh, where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
It went away.
Dwell in darkness and anyway. It should be in here, but
Nope, it's
apparently
not.
it's not. Okay, let's search.
Apparently you
Let's
can't
type
find
hat.
it. Hat.
Hat. The issue is I added it to the site, but I also told the creative team, hey, here's this tool. I want you guys to create designs, and they haven't ever done it.
Oh, so it's just kind of...
So I just threw the logo onto these, and it was kind of a placeholder, but it's never been finalized. So that's why there's some stuff, but there's not a lot.
anything else.
Yeah.
That's okay. I have
So-
the pink one because I have like 10 pink hats. So I needed another one.
Let's see. Oh, and Kitty Fun Food says the peaches and cream is available in big bags only on the subscription thing.
Oh, there you go.
Interesting. Defensive says I finally broke down and bought a Ninja Creamy Deluxe because I found one for
Yes.
$168.
Wow.
It's been a day or so rewatching 2KK videos on it, and I make them in the bigger containers.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I have been eating a Keto Chow Ninja Creamy for like 6 months now for lunch.
Did I say that two Crazy Kios is here? They're here.
Oh, hi, Two Crazy
commented.
Ketos. Yes, I've been eating the Ninja Creamy for lunch, and I was ready to stop because winter's coming and that's cold time, but I'm just wearing a coat and eating it at lunch.
Okay.
Because it's so much easier to eat.
Yeah, with your braces. Flat River Q says, my daughter Emily says to tell the bears, hi, hope you had a berry Christmas. And she laughed at her own joke. That's a dad joke right there. Jujubee says, this is what we were training for.
Right.
Matt says, peppermint makes really good fudge.
Oh, yes.
Two Crazy Q says, we had a no-name Big Wheels, always wanted the real one. With a
Right.
spin-out handbrake, yes.
We did not have a big wheel, but our neighbors did.
Yep.
We were too long for big wheels anyway.
Well, that's why you
Always.
can put the seat back.
Yeah.
Carrie is here.
Hi, Gary.
Gina says, Indigo Neely has that oven mitt. Really? Well, that's cool.
Wow, that's amazing. It has a really cute oven.
Yeah,
like
Lisa,
the brand is so
big wheel
cute.
with a
Look how cute
handbrake.
that is. It's like a
Mike
little
Shaw wants to
oven.
know, is Keto Chow coming to Buc-ee's? No.
Oh,
It's-
if only.
We visited Buc-ee's in Houston after we got off the low-carb cruise because we had 7 hours to kill
Yeah, that was fun.
before we could go home. So we went to the
So
airport.
We drove 2 Buc-ee's.
Yeah, we went in the bus to the airport, checked our bags 7 hours early,
Yeah.
rented a car,
Yeah.
drove to Buc-ee's with no
Wandered
luggage.
around, and Sarah G came with us. That was
That's
fun.
right.
We just wandered around and got a couple things because we didn't have any luggage anymore. So we were just like, I guess we can just carry
Yeah.
anything we buy.
It was interesting.
And we got some brisket.
Yep. Yeah, and it was funny buying just the brisket. The guy's like,
Do you want this in a sandwich? No.
no, I just want the brisket. It's only
about-
sold by the pound.
Well,
Great.
perfect. That's exactly what we want.
Flat River Keo says, favorite things not being a Christmas song is something my son Brandon is very passionate about.
Yeah,
We agree.
We're on the same
agree.
page.
Risa says, I wish we had a Buc-ee's in New Jersey. Just Wawa and 7-Eleven. Nothing like it. Maybe one day. Let's see.
Yeah, we don't even have a Wawa.
Kiddo Joe is here from Illinois.
Hey, Kiddo Joe.
Let's see. Carrie says, 2024 will be my year. I'll be working with a company, and they are going to get me hired for a job. Nice.
Yay!
Exchange student says, the peach Keto Chow makes really good Jell-O.
Oh, I bet it does.
See, the thing about the peaches and
Sounds
cream is
good to me.
a lot of people really liked it, and a lot of people really did not like it.
Yeah.
And the people who didn't like it were very passionate about not liking it and complained incessantly that it was terrible and we should be ashamed for ever coming up with such a thing. So
I know, we're the worst.
let's see. Donna made peppermint fudge Keto Chow for
Oh,
Christmas.
and Lisa says she wishes Malt comes back. Being down here, she's in the United States right now. I missed out on both new flavors. She came down to get some and couldn't get them. Dang it. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it was meant to be a limited edition, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And we won't be making any announcements about if or whether it's coming back until we make a decision about that. And if it's coming back, we will make an announcement when it's available for purchase. So realistically, don't hold your breath, unfortunately.
Sorry. Chris is so nice.
Yes, I am. Visual Keto says, Miriam, I still have all the Rainbow Bright character
You
dolls
do?
my girls had.
Aww,
Wow.
that's so cute. Yeah, I don't even have strawberry shortcakes anymore.
Sean says,
I don't have
YouTube is
anything.
fired. I need to unsub from notifications and redo. So one thing that
Yeah.
we've noticed is even if you're subscribed to notifications and you hit the bell icon,
Yeah.
if you, on the app, on a phone, if you
Right.
don't have notifications turned on
Oh, yes.
for the YouTube app,
Which is funny because there's so many different notifications you have to turn on. And
well,
off.
there's like 3 places you have to
Everywhere.
turn it on. You have to turn on notifications for the app, and then you have to turn on notifications for the channels that you want, and you have to turn on notifications for all videos from
Yeah.
that channel, or
What?
else it only does certain videos.
What a pain in the butt. I'm sorry.
It's because people get annoyed with too much notifications, so they give you the ability to turn them off. And the
Yeah.
default is oftentimes for them to be off.
But what I think is annoying is you turn off the notifications for certain things, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're getting notifications for it again, and you're like, no, I'm pretty sure I turned that one off. Weirdy.
The Muma says, or the Mama, I don't know.
The
This says, I found
Mama.
Keto Chow looking for sugar-free eggnog, and I'm a massive fan, planning on going on a Keto Chow only plan at the beginning of the year. Thank you so much for the delicious option. Nice. Now, be aware, the eggnog Keto Chow is seasonal.
Oh, yeah,
And it's
so if you
getting
want
a
it,
little low,
you might want to grab some more.
but it is good for 5 years.
Yeah,
So,
not in your fridge,
Yep.
in the cabinet.
Yeah, in the powder form. Cindy made the 2KK mac and cheese.
Oh,
for
I
me
gotta
tonight.
make that. You know what?
use the
Haley's gonna
shrimp.
flip out when
Shrimp
she
as the noodles.
tastes that.
John says, I was pushing a big wheel with my brother on it being pulled by our friend on a bike. I let go. Bad idea.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's see. Matt says, when we come to Florida, you can go to 2 Buc-ee's, one in Daytona and one in St. Augustine.
Yay.
Don't they have grass there? And soon to
St.
be one in
Augustine
Ocala.
grass?
Yes, St. Augustine grass.
Oh.
Well, he says, for the Keto Chow hat, search for the dad hat. There you go.
Right.
Visual Keto says, and my girls had a Cabbage Patch one wheel. Wow.
That's
or
so
big wheel.
cute.
Talk about
Cabbage
80s right
Patch.
there.
I didn't even know there were girl ones.
Sonny says, did anyone try making Keto Chow with 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 ounces of heavy whipping cream? Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, I totally can.
You can combine 2 or 3 fat types if
For
you
like
want.
a year, I did, or maybe a year and a half, I did half avocado oil and half heavy cream.
You also did heavy cream and MCT oil.
Yep, I did that for a long time too.
Well, here's one of the questions for tonight. Can you use unsweetened coconut cream with Keto Chow?
You betcha.
What about coconut oil?
Yep, you gotta melt it though.
What about egg yolks?
If you want to,
What about coconut oil?
I say yes.
Like, there's all sorts of stuff that you can use. So
Bacon fat.
you can. I didn't like
Beef
it.
tallow.
but-
We actually really like the beef tallow.
Well, we like the Wagyu beef tallow, which is a lot softer and mixes better.
Yeah, that we get on Amazon. It's called Chicago. Oh shoot, what's it called? Chicago
Chicago Packing.
Packing Company or something like that. But it's in a black container.
Jujube
And
says
they have a spray.
that's true. You haven't even used it yet, have you?
I have used it
Oh, okay.
for chaffles.
Jujube says I've lived in New Jersey, Georgia, Kentucky,
Oh my gosh.
Texas, Virginia, and New York. Never once have I crossed the path of a Buc-ee's. And I've checked. You just got to go out of your way.
Yeah, you just have to drive to Texas.
Laura says peppermint has taken the top spot for me. I have a good amount, but kind of feel panicked that I won't be able to get more.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to get more. Sorry.
Yeah, the peppermint is currently sold out.
Sorry.
Lisa says, what's Buc-ee's? We don't have them in Canada. It's a
giant gas station, and
It's-
that's it.
it's designed with a lot of gas pumps. The idea is you come in, pump gas, then go inside, buy food, and then eat it in your car
Yeah,
while
they
you're
don't
still
have little
parked.
tables or anything,
Yeah, there's nowhere to eat except your car.
which is horrible.
Yep.
But
Let's see.
it has fun stuff. They have a whole huge like wall of jerky, and they have clothes, and they have camping stuff. It's ridiculous. It's like the
They've
size of
nailed
a
the swag, man.
Walmart, but
Well,
it's a
it's
gas
like
station.
a neighborhood Walmart.
It's the size of a Walmart.
Cindy says wants chocolate malt and birthday cake to come back. Well, Becky says we have Buc-ee's all over in Texas. Yep, you do. Keto Joe wants to know what time is the special announcement. It's at noon Eastern,
Nooners.
which is 11 Central, 10 a.m. Mountain,
for
or
6%.
9 Pacific.
9 a.m.
Cindy says I made birthday cake Keto Chow, added black cocoa powder, some allulose for chocolate
Oh,
birthday cake. There
that
you go.
sounds good.
Yeah, the black cocoa powder is what they use for Oreos.
Yes.
It has a different flavor to it.
We have a recipe on our site that uses black cocoa powder. It's a chocolate mint cookie, and it is so yummy.
Shauna wants to know how the gingerbread Keto Chow is looking.
Let's look.
So I'm going to go here to
Looks
Keto.
like it's not in the out of stock section yet.
There you
Oh,
go.
we
There's
got
the
some.
availability. We got
some.
a lot. We got a quarter of it left.
I guess I'll start drinking it. More Keto Chow.
Rihanna says, I've never had strawberry shortcake as a child. She was never back in stock in the stores around here. I had other characters. I got myself a strawberry shortcake for the first time.
Did you know that strawberry shortcake is hot right now, and they have at like anime stores, they have cute strawberry shortcake stuff. In fact, Ruth got me for Christmas a wallet with the strawberry in it, which is not
Okay.
exactly a strawberry shortcake, but it kind of is.
And wants to know what's the best mix for ice cream. Depends on how you're doing it.
Yep.
When we make Keto Chow into ice cream, we just mix up Keto Chow like normal. Any flavor, except for the savory ones. Those, yeah. The sweet ones work really well. We mix it up just regular, and then we pour it into an ice cream maker, and that's it.
Da da da! You can add more stuff. The thing to note about the Keto Chow is when you freeze it, it mutes the flavor even more. So if you want to amp up the flavor, that's the time to do it.
Yeah, and Storm Chasing Gal is happy that Amazon has the eggnog single packs. Okay, we've had it on our site for a long time. The problem with Amazon is we ship it to them, and then they take their sweet
take a long
time
time to receive it.
putting it in stock, and then yeah.
But we still like being there. So it's
Lisa
fine.
likes eggnog Keto Chow made into ice cream.
Yes, we also like eggnog as chaffles a lot.
Oh yes.
It's one of our
Which are
favorite
really good.
chaffles. And then it's plain enough you can eat it with a sandwich too.
Shauna's being silly. Shauna likes to make fudge with Keto Chow. Is this fudge? You can make fudge with Keto Chow? Yes.
Yeah, I can eat the fudge that you made. Yes, I would love that. And Exposing Darkness is here. Hi, I hope you had a
GGB
good Christmas.
says Chicago South Packing for the
Yes, thank you. Thank you, GGB.
Mixes I'm kind of sort of listening while assembling a 6-shelf unit in my craft room. I'm going to get
Oh my
organized
gosh.
even if it kills me.
Yes, that's so awesome. I'm proud of you.
Let's see, GGB lived in El Paso.
El Paso.
No Buc-ee's there. It's several hours away. There you go.
Field trip.
Let's see, Kitty Fun Foo says there may be another issue with the new subscription platform. I can add flavors for a new subscription via the cart and subtract flavors, but it appears I can check out combinations like large one. So Kitty Fun, please contact our customer service
Yeah, and
with
tell them
all of the issues that you're seeing.
Because then
And they
they'll
will be
able
happy
to
very happy
figure it out.
to go through all of them and see, like,
What
just
is going on?
do a brain download from you.
Brain download.
Let's see, Defense says it's rated the cleanest restrooms of all gas stations in the U.S., or at least it used to be.
Oh,
Buc-ee's.
well, it did have great restrooms, and I care about restrooms because I have 1,000,000 daughters, and it takes forever to stop at a gas station because there's always a line, you know?
Shauna says, what day? The special announcement is tomorrow.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
And that's all that I've been working on at work for the last, like, week, is getting things ready for the website.
For a while.
It's
been a
nuts. Anyway, let's see. Shauna says that gingerbread Keto Chow is great in coffee. Yeah. Supposing the Arctic says no Buc-ee's in Indiana. I missed it. There's going to be a special announcement? Yes.
Yep, there's no Buc-ee's in Indiana. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
Let's see.
Yes, there is
Becky
tomorrow.
says I made shrimp bisque
Ooh.
with Keto Chow, the savory chicken
That
soup
sounds
Keto
amazing.
Chow. It's great.
I ate the chicken Keto Chow tonight for dinner too,
Yeah, so that's a recipe that I've made twice now.
and I love it.
I should probably make a recipe out of it, but here's how I did it. The Costco giant package
some
of chicken breast that they have, that they pull off the rotisserie chickens, the leftover. I took one of that, cut it up into small pieces, threw it into a pot. Then I crushed 2 chicken bouillon cubes, threw it into the pot.
Which we know it's better to have broth
Yeah.
that you can find that doesn't have
Whatever.
sugar, but sometimes you just have what you have, right?
Then I added 2 cups of water. Then I did a full serving of savory chicken soup Keto Chow with water, so 20 ounces, twice.
2 servings with 20 ounces each
Yeah,
of water.
dump that in there.
Dump.
Then I just threw in some garlic and some minced onions.
Like this?
And then I took a whole bunch of shirataki noodles and drained them, and then cut them up with a knife, and then threw them into the thing.
It's easier to cut them up with scissors, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I guess that would
The
work.
nice thing about the shirataki noodles is you can warm it up later because that soup is like from 5 days ago and it was still delicious.
Oh yeah, they don't get soft
because
and squishy.
they don't soak up the broth and get gross.
Yeah, so I just threw that all together. It made a giant pot,
Yep.
and everybody loved it.
Yep, we've had
Even
it
the
twice.
people who don't like soup.
Yep, it was a winner. Oh, and you put eggs in it.
Oh yes. Then I was getting it to a simmer, and I put 4. I whipped up 4 eggs in a measuring cup.
In the
And
Pampered
then while
Chef
I
one
was
that we love.
while I was stirring it, I slowly poured the
Just
eggs
like
in.
you do with egg drop soup.
Yep. And this is how I cook when I'm doing
I
it.
love it. I ate that and it was delicious.
Just Jason is here.
Hi,
Welcome.
Jason, how are you?
Sean says, oh, okay, right. So when I'm getting off work in the AM, that works. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so at noon to, 11 a.m., no, 9 a.m.
9
Pacific,
Pacific, 10
tomorrow.
Mountain,
For you.
11 Central, 12
Yep.
Eastern.
Let's see. DJ says largest Buc-ee's, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
We'll have to
wow.
go there.
I doubt that it's materially different from the one in
Visit
Houston.
Dr. Barry and then go over there because it's probably close by, right? I mean, Tennessee's like,
Lisa says I love the
Not
gingerbread bites. I freeze them and eat them at work when they bring in the treats.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Oh, Amisa. Anyway, this is because iPhone doesn't let you silence the screen for YouTube notifications. Interesting. Oh. Nani says Keto Chow is great customer service. Yes, they do.
Thank
we
you,
do. They've been doing
Nani.
a great job.
They
lately.
are amazing.
Supposing Darkness says I'm having maple waffle Keto Chow creamy with my new deluxe machine.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about the subscriptions, we ran into an issue on Thursday.
Thursday.
It's either Thursday or Friday where we had moved everybody over to the new subscription. We even transferred the payment information and everything
On
else.
the worst weekend ever.
And then, for some reason, the old subscriptions didn't cancel, so it charged
duplicated.
both of them.
Yeah.
So the people who had subscriptions that day got charged twice.
Yes.
We quickly refunded one of them. So it shouldn't have even, it shouldn't have affected their credit limit or anything like that, but it was
Crazy.
kind of a pain.
Crazy old Maurice.
Let's see, Reese says, tomorrow I intend to make pecan sticky bun fudge with some toasted pecans in it.
Ooh, that
and
sounds
chocolate
good.
toffee fudge with peanuts. I'm freezing them both for January snacking purposes.
I love it.
Suzanne is finally here. Just got off a 5.5-hour call with QuickBooks.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to fix a coding issue we've encountered on my son's online account. Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Sheesh. Exposing Darkness wants to know, does the special announcement have to do with Serious Keto? No.
Nope. Surprise!
Let's see. Van Swizz says, humming the Swedish chef theme while Chris relays the chick. Yeah, Cindy wants butterscotch as a regular flavor as well.
Ooh, I want that too.
Had a butterscotch creamy with butterscotch chips mixed in it. Wow.
You're out of peanut butter chips. Why did you eat them all?
I did not eat them all.
Well, then we need to put them somewhere where Kate doesn't know where they are.
Apparently.
Kate! I mean, I wouldn't punch my child, of course.
Let's see. Shauna says, it's so dark that I still have just under 2 hours before I work. Come on, longer days. It's
not happening yet.
The Earth is
The winter
tilted
is
at a
just
23.5 degree angle.
beginning. We haven't got snow yet.
No, we got snow. It just melted.
Yeah, but we haven't got snow more than 5
Cynthia
minutes.
also wants butterscotch.
Yay.
Anani says, I love gingerbread. Made a pie with gingerbread, eggs, and cream. Tastes like pumpkin pie without the extra carbs. Nice.
Nice.
Exposing Darkness took the pumpkin soup to a cousin's for Christmas. They loved it.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I think we might be out of the pumpkin
we
sausage
have
soup.
one little bowl in the
do we?
freezer.
And we have a bunch of Joe's chili that uses the tomato basil keto chow.
It won't come up until Max goes to school from Christmas break is over, and he's like, "Where's my soup?
You ate it all.
I didn't think to make more."
Jason says, chocolate keto chow made an appearance in the last day of my 12 days of chaffles.
Yay! Thank you.
Okay. Kitty Fun Foo said for the subscription issue, send a message using the chat function, including screenshots.
That is
Fantastic.
awesome. Thank you so
That is
much.
perfect.
We really appreciate
We
it.
really do. Sonny says that we had a large family gathering for Christmas, 50 plus people
Wow,
on Saturday night.
that's
wow.
amazing.
Me and my husband both felt bad last night and woke up coughing, congested and fever.
No.
It could be worse. You could work for Airbus. I was reading today
I'm sorry,
that
Sonia.
I think it was more than 100 people
I got
from
sick.
Airbus in France got sick at their company Christmas party, and a couple days later they were all fine and back at work.
That's happened before.
Like it was mass food poisoning. Why that made it international news, I don't know, but
because that's a lot of people at one time. Did they get COVID? Was that what it was? Did they even say?
no, I think it was food poisoning. Like there was something in the food and made them all bad.
Not good.
Shauna says, Chris, I saw a tin of mints with OMG. I went blank. That painter on it. Ah. Oh, with
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Let's see. Exposing Darkness says, why does black licorice, grape, and a few other flavors not even have any mention on your website?
I know. We
They
quit
do,
them.
actually.
We quit them.
So, if you go here to shop, you go to Keto Chow. You scroll down to the very bottom. Boop, boop, boop. Unavailable flavors have moved.
Yep.
And then you scroll down to the retired section.
You're retired.
Yeah, where is black licorice?
It's probably in discontinued.
That is a good question.
Go up one more.
No, it's not there. So to your point, it should be there. So should grape.
It's fine. We don't like them
well.
anyway. Grape is
That's
gross.
interesting. So black licorice and grape.
Pork rush?
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so I stand corrected.
I stand corrected.
Oh, let's see. Sonny says, I heard about Airbus, but it was 700? I just heard that it was 100. I'll take a bad cold or flu or food poisoning every day. The nice thing about that sort of thing, though, is it's
over.
Gone and done.
Yeah, but you feel horrible.
I'd rather not be sick at all. How about that?
It's funny, though, like, usually when you get like a flu, like a stomach flu, it literally is 24 hours. I think it's because if you throw up so much, you just can't be dehydrated. And so God says this needs to be over fast.
Maybe.
Whereas you can snot and cough for weeks and weeks on end.
Well, so our Christmas,
Right?
we were supposed to be spending Christmas with my family,
Yes.
with my sister and brother and a bunch of other people. My sister, who was going to be hosting it on Saturday,
on Christmas Eve. Christmas Adam.
her husband and a bunch of her kids
Yeah. I'm sick.
got really sick, like really, really sick. And so they ended up just pulling the emergency brake and saying, Maybe you can do it at your house,
do
but
it at
then
your
none
house.
of them were coming. It was literally going
It
to
was
be
going to be us and them.
us and my parents. And at that point, we were like, you know what? I
Yeah.
think we're just going to
It just
call
got
it.
canceled.
So we ended up
I didn't get to see them for
not
Christmas.
doing that Christmas with them at all. And we did some Christmas with my parents on Sunday.
Yep.
And then Miriam's family came over on Monday.
Yesterday.
Sorry, my week is all messed up.
I don't know what day it is. It's going to be Monday all week.
Well, tomorrow's Wednesday because we've got our special
But
announcement.
today was Monday. But
Yes,
really,
it
it
was.
was Tuesday, Monday.
Jonathan says, have they already discussed the new update? We're not
Nope.
discussing a new update. There's
Sorry.
a live stream tomorrow, though.
Sorry.
So that's why we have
Glad
a
you're
live
here,
stream
Jonathan.
scheduled for tomorrow, because we're not talking about Bruno today.
We don't talk about Bruno.
GGB also wants black licorice to come back.
Yeah.
The thing about black licorice is we didn't buy very much of it, and it took a long
Forever to
time for it
sell
to
out.
sell. And if we
have some.
don't buy a certain amount of it, the cost goes up a lot. Like, it doesn't double, but it goes up enough that it's not really a very good investment. Even if we sell it at all out, we hardly make any money on it. So in order for a flavor to be a good idea, we kind of have to order a lot now because our manufacturer has been, well, they've been upping their game and increasing their processes.
They're making more demands of us.
Yeah. So the minimum order quantity has gone up,
Yes.
and the it makes sense to order it quantity has gone up. So if we were to order black licorice now, it would probably last 3 years
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
with that same batch.
We
So
don't talk about Bruno.
that's why currently it's not available. Let's see. Cindy says, do another in a couple days, if no better. That's how it went for me and my husband. Right after Thanksgiving, I had strep too, which is lingering.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I was sick already. I've been sick 3 times
Miriam
this
spent
season.
half of December sick.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
And I still am coughing. Max and I are coughing together.
Kimberly says, I had 3 grandchildren sick running fever on Christmas.
Oh, that's sad.
Lisa says, I had a red licorice in the bin that I brought down with me. Can't bring myself to make it, though.
Oh, yeah. I feel
Here's the
that.
thing.
I like the red licorice.
I firmly believe don't save stuff until the future. You know, don't use the fancy silverware only when people come
company is
over.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while you have it.
Yeah. The lady I follow, the decluttering lady,
Yeah.
Dawn from the Minimal Mom.
Yeah.
She says, if you have a fancy dress, wear it. What's
not
a
going to
fancy
wear a
day?
fancy
Today.
That's why you're wearing that shirt
That's why
today.
I'm wearing my fancy shirt.
GGB says, Chris Bear, I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. Shauna and I have spoken.
Blah, blah. Blah, 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 me.
Suzanne says, I plan on bringing a few packets of flavors. I am not planning on making to the February meetup at Keto Chow.
Oh, that's
Nice.
sad.
Lisa says, oh, I'm not a fan of the licorice. That's why I still have it.
Oh, okay.
There are people who
thought you were
would
saying you're
very
not
much
coming.
like to
I
buy
wasn't
that
really
off of you, I
listening.
bet. Yep. Cynthia says, I didn't discover Keto Chow until after the red licorice is gone. And I
Sad.
feel that.
Yeah. That's okay. There's other flavors that are better.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we've been kind of discontinuing limited edition flavors to make room for other new flavors. So, which would you rather have? Red licorice or chocolate malt? Turns out you can't have either of them. Thank you for bringing us such a touchy subject.
Sorry. But you know what you can't have? Butter, 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 butter.
Becky also wants black licorice. Matt says, nerd time. How do you like the
Nerd,
Voron
nerd,
3D printer? So, yeah, Miriam's going to go to sleep. It's been interesting because, so for those of you who don't know, I swore I would never get what's called a Voron printer.
To make it
It's
yourself.
like Boron. It comes as a set of instructions. And you can either source the parts yourself or buy a kit where someone has put it together for you, but you still need all of the 3D printed parts. All of the plastic parts have to be printed by somebody. Which you can
Means
either...
you have to have a 3D printer to print the 3D printer.
Yeah, so you can either find someone to print them for you or borrow someone's 3D printer. I don't know. But I put it together, and it's been interesting going because it's very much like assembling a car or building a car from
It's a
parts
really
you find
tiny
at the
car.
junkyard. It's very tiny, yes.
Yes, but I do have to say this. When you build a drone, then you go outside and you break it immediately. And this
Yeah.
Voron you built, and you're just tweaking it and tuning it, and it'll keep working.
Except I've had
You ruined it.
I've had some weird things that I've had to fix already. Anyway.
Maybe because it wasn't already fixed in the first place.
Well, I don't. You have to like tune it and everything else. Here, just for fun, I just posted a link in the chat.
To the most boring video ever.
It's a video of my printer printing, except it's with a
it's
camera
right next to the
that's right next to it.
on the nozzle.
Yeah, it's like 10 millimeters
So-
away,
It makes you dizzy.
and every 5 layers is 1 millimeter, which is tiny.
So tiny.
Like a 1/16 of an inch. Anyway, yeah, it's been interesting putting it together. Super nerdy. Anyway,
Super nerdy.
Lisa says I need to take your magnesium drops for the first time, trying to figure out what to chase it with.
Water. Just fast. And Lisa, did you hear about the straw trick? So you can take a glass of water or whatever you want, soda water or something, and then put the magnesium down the straw
Astra, yeah.
and then drink out of the straw, and it'll go up fast, and it'll be
You might not even taste it.
the best way to not taste it because it'll just go down your throat. It'll be fast.
Linda says, I hope you bring back butterscotch because I missed out on getting some.
No, Linda, I'm sorry.
Sonia says, have you ever thought about doing a sweet potato pie flavor Keto Chow? I've never had sweet potato pie,
I also have never had sweet potato pie.
and it doesn't
What
sound...
does it taste like?
I don't know, probably potato pie.
I don't know either.
I have, on multiple occasions, committed that I
like
will
yams
never
for
develop
Thanksgiving?
another savory flavor of Keto Chow.
Well, sweet potato.
Any
not
savory flavors that you want, just please use the beef soup base and adapt that to whatever savory flavor you're thinking of. But I will never develop another savory flavor. They actually do not sell very well.
Chris, quit savories.
I did quit developing savories. I use them, and they're very useful, the savory flavors of Keto Chow. But I don't see many more flavors that it would be worthwhile for me to work on. So,
Right.
Vincenzo says Red Licorice is the closest to cherry that they will ever get, since they're not attempting that every more. So the issue with cherry
cherry's the
is
worst.
cherry needs to be sour, and if we add the sour, the tartness, it causes the protein in the Keto Chow to curdle and get into clumps.
Sure.
And it just turns out really weird. I've tried probably 10 cherries, and they just taste like cough syrup.
Yeah. Gross.
So a better thing to do is to use like the vanilla Keto Chow and add a cherry syrup to it. And the
one that
works
you
really
already
well.
like would be better, because then it wouldn't taste like cough syrup. Or you could just put cough syrup in it. Yeah, just kidding.
Lisa says, I hoarded a bunch of pumpkin. May they last me until St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
And we still have a lot. And the best by date on them is 5 years from
Yeah,
date
so
of
you should
manufacture.
be good.
Nani says, I take the magnesium drops every night with water, sometimes
Yes.
a small squirt of water, flavoring, or lemon. Yeah,
That's a
those
good
help
idea.
really a lot.
And I just do like a little shot glass size of water because I don't like to drink a lot at night. I have always got heartburn really when I drink or eat really late, and so I just know not to. And even since keto, I've been a lot better, but if I have anything too late at night, I just can't sleep. So I just do a little bit of water and it's fine.
Lisa said, I'm not sure I have a straw. I had some, I can't find them. You know, there's a good source of straws? The gas station.
The gas station.
Cynthia's here.
Hey, Cynthia.
Yeah, and then Sonia, I assume that the sweet potato casserole isn't savory, it's sweet.
Yes.
But Heather says sweet potato pie is very similar to pumpkin.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not something that we've ever tried, and I don't see it being, unfortunately, I don't see it being something that we would make. It might come up, but we have a lot of other good flavors that will probably sell better that we have in the process right now.
Something like that.
Evelyn says you can add extracts to vanilla to make anise or black licorice flavor.
Yes.
Yep, I did this with eggnog until it came back for the season. GGB says, please don't ever stop those chicken soup. I'm not planning on
I love the
discontinuing it.
chicken soup.
And so we actually, sharing. If we do keto, it's just going to be on the blog.
Caring,
So if we go in here and learn, we go to the blog.
That's the thing to do.
The mouse is all messed up on the keyboard tonight.
Those are Christmas pictures. That's so
Yeah. Here we go. Top flavors.
funny. Wah, wah. Too many words.
If you come down here, okay, which you may not be able to see because I think our head is covering them up.
Oh, sorry. I didn't think our head is in there because we don't have a green screen.
It is. It's just down. But what's down? Oh, you know what? Here, let's go back to where the here you go.
Okay.
This is a table. So you've got percentage of sales and change from last time.
Yep.
So, oh, sorry, and then that's the change right there.
Oh, you have to scroll.
So you've got this as of November 2023, as of June 2023, and the change from the last time. So at the very,
There's
very
just
bottom,
too tiny of numbers to make sense.
at the very, very bottom,
Chicken soup.
chicken soup makes up less than 1% of our sales.
Yeah, we really should
Same with root beer float,
kill it.
key lime, but the tomato basil spicy taco and beef soup base all make up
Yeah, but we like them.
hardly any of our sales.
We just like them.
We do. We use them and they're very effective for baking, but they don't sell very
Sorry, I
well.
have an itchy eye. Gross. Gross.
Let's see, Devin says, I think of cherry as sweet, not tart, but that's just me. Try it without any tartness and you'll be like, oh, it's cough syrup. Let's see. Exchange Student says I need to make the biscuits with chicken keto chow.
Yep.
Jennifer Lucas is back.
Hey, Jennifer.
Leslie Defenso says, that's why I was fine with red licorice being a decent swap for cherry. The funny thing is, red licorice flavor is supposed to be...
Strawberry.
It's supposed to be raspberry flavor.
Yeah.
The manufacturers
into its own
originally...
flavor.
Yeah, it's kind of like bubble gum was supposed to be strawberry. And it turned into its own thing.
It's bubble gum.
Exposing Darkness says, on your recipe website it said pork rind waffles, and there were no pork rinds in them. Weird. Huh. I don't know.
We'll look up that one too.
Let's see. D947 says moose track, vanilla chocolate fudge, and peanut butter. And I don't know how a recipe would be made. I mean, a flavor would be made that would incorporate
Have
all
that
those.
many flavors. That's a lot.
Yeah.
At one time.
The thing about a liquid where it's all homogeneous is
Yeah.
having multiple flavors
It's hard.
doesn't really work.
Just like even the chocolate mint. It was so hard to develop that because we put in chocolate and then the mint wasn't strong enough. We put in mint and then the chocolate wasn't strong enough. It just kept going and going.
Yep.
So it was hard.
Oh, Lisa says, I have straws in my center console of my car. Thanks for making me think of gas station straws. Nice. Sean says, I still have one full large bag of s'mores still unopened.
Oh man, I have s'mores too and I'm never going to eat it.
Well, doesn't like marshmallow.
I like a marshmallow once. Like every year when you do s'mores, like, oh, I have my Torkin s'more.
See, Suzanne says root beer float makes the best creamy.
Yeah.
I really like the root beer. And it will be coming back. It's a seasonal flavor. It will be coming back in the spring for the spring and summer.
Yes. We
Matt.
should make some creamies of that. I should do that this week.
Matt is still waiting for Keto Chum. Yes, that was our April Fool joke last year. Keto Chum. Carrie's going to bed. Good night, Carrie.
Good night.
Exposing Darkness says, what make malt flavor? So the chocolate malt is mostly malt.
Yep.
And malt is made from, you take a grain and you soak it with water. It starts to sprout.
Puff up. Yeah.
And when it does that, the plant releases enzymes that turns the starch into sugar.
Why somebody decided to eat that, I don't know.
Well, it's because you're tricking
It's
the
like
plant.
fermented plant.
Yeah, and then you kill the plant by baking it, usually by roasting it, and it gives it kind of a roasted,
Oh yeah, that's malt.
malty flavor. So it's making starch into sugar, roasting it anyway, and then they use that to make alcohol usually,
Yeah.
because you have single malt whiskey and single malt scotch.
Yes.
Anyway, Lisa ended up with 2 creamies. Wow.
Oh, lucky. You can have one upstairs and one downstairs.
Donna says, don't forget the thumbs up. Matt says, Science Times with Mr. Bear.
Yep.
Strangely enough, I've watched a lot of modern marvels about the production of alcohol.
Yeah, because it's fascinating.
It is fascinating. It's fascinating to me the amount of time and energy they put into making ethanol, distilling
changing
it, so it mostly has no flavor, and then they put it in oak barrels, and all of the flavor is coming from the burnt
What?
oak barrels.
Yeah.
And it's such a nuance of flavor. And I'm like, you know what? Wow, that's a lot of...
It's just interesting.
Okay. Here's a question.
Okay.
Does anyone use 2 scoops of Keto Chow in a shake?
I think it'll be too thick, probably.
Well, it would not only be too thick, but now you could use 2 scoops and then split it in half and have it as 2 meals. Or you could do one giant one, drink both of them at the same time. It's just going to be easier to do too. But someone was trying to figure out how to get more protein and wanted to use 2. The issue with that is Keto Chow isn't just protein.
Yeah, it's the vitamins and minerals and stuff that you don't want to take too many of.
Yep.
So if you want to have more protein, add protein powder to it.
Yes.
Add collagen, add gelatin. It's not; those aren't complete proteins, but yeah. Also, eat some tuna fish.
That's a good way to get
yummy.
more protein. Yeah. Shauna says the recipe for pork rind keto waffle Carrie Brown has ground sausage with no pork rinds.
I'll fix it.
I wonder if that was a... Yeah, that must have been a typo.
Mistake. Yeah.
Okay. And finally, how do you make Keto Chow hot chocolate, Miriam?
Warm it up in the microwave, or make it hot to start.
Yeah. So if you're making up Keto Chow with melted butter and
Yep.
using warm water,
Just make
you
it
could
hot.
just drink it immediately. Or you can make any Keto Chow, put it in the fridge, and then hours or days later, pour it into a mug, heat it up.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. In fact, I had one last week.
Do you want to grab that for me? The
Oh
green
gosh,
mug.
you guys. Talk about nerd out.
You could fit a full Keto Chow in this thing.
That is the most ugly thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's a Jabba the Hutt.
It's so ugly. Drink out of it. Ew, it's like you're drinking a booger.
Like, I think you could fit a full Keto Chow in there.
I don't see what. Like, the whole. How big is it?
This is not a toy. It doesn't say.
Do not actually put water in this.
No, it says not a toy.
Hand
wash
wash
only.
only. Yeah, but
It's hilarious.
the tail has a. No, it doesn't.
No, it's the tail is closed off.
Echo.
Yeah. Sean says that's grossly amazing.
Gross. And it's shiny too. It's like.
Blaze says I made my creamies with Keto Chow, equipped protein, and unflavored protein powder, so 3 times the protein. Let's
kind of
see.
feel like a toddler with this. It's so big.
Marianne says I have a creamy, but I only use it in the middle of the summer because otherwise I'm too cold.
I
That's
know, and
another.
I never do either. But for some reason, I just like
Matt likes my mug.
doing the creamy.
Isn't that great? Look at it. It's
It's freezing.
amazing.
And I just wear a coat. I'm fine.
Reese says I have a scoop
Or
of
put a
protein
blanket
powder
on.
at times to my Keto Chow, chocolate Keto Chow with a scoop of Equip.
Yes, perfect.
Deborah wants to know, how do you make it not so thick?
Put more water in.
Easy as that.
Yep.
So when we mix it up, we usually, if in a blender bottle, we will make it so that the water comes almost to the threads.
Yeah.
Sometimes a bit to the threads. If you only make it to like the 14-ounce line or the 13-ounce line, it's going to be very thick. It's going to be very salty, and it's not going to be very good.
Yeah.
So.
Oops, sorry, my tooth got stuck on my braces. Deborah, also, if you haven't tried making it with butter, if you make it with butter, it's a little bit more
It's a
work,
less thick.
but it is less thick than if you use heavy cream.
Also, the flavor's stronger
Yeah, that's nice too.
because heavy cream tends to
Mute.
mute the flavor. Nani says, will mixing Keto Chow with hot water or coffee destroy any of the vitamins, nutrients?
It can. So depending on how hot it is, if it's over like 120 degrees or something, it can denature the protein.
Over 140 will denature the protein.
Yeah.
Over 120 starts to break down some of the B vitamins and other vitamins. That's really only a concern if you are eating Keto Chow 3 meals a day for weeks at a time. If you're using Keto Chow once a day or several times a week, it likely is not an issue. Just if you are on an all liquid diet and only having Keto Chow, would that be something you would need to track?
So we don't worry about it. We just,
Nope.
if we want it hot, we have it hot.
Yep. But we're also usually not heating it above 120 degrees.
I do have the like kettle that we use to heat up water, and sometimes I'll just put like a little bit of regular water in the bottom so that it's warm instead of super hot, but then it's nice and hot. So.
And I've actually found, I've checked the temperature, I've found that it works best for mixing Keto Chow with butter if the water is about 102 degrees. Marianne's actually watching Star Wars right now. Paused it for the live.
Aww.
Yeah, Rihanna says Keto Chow is also thinner if you use butter instead of
Rihanna,
heavy
we're
whipping
thinking
cream.
the same thing.
Dennis says my 1.5 servings will fit quite well in a whirly, a graduated vacuum plastic
nice.
stein. And Shauna likes your dangly chain earrings.
Oh, thank you. My nephew actually gave these to me for Christmas, and I think they look like jellyfish. So I'm happy about them. Thank you.
Jellyfish.
Thank you for noticing.
Well, is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I want to go to bed.
Okay. Well, it is almost 9 p.m. Mountain, which means in 13 hours, 13 hours from right now.
13 and a half. We'll see you again if you're
Oh,
available.
because it's 8:11. Sorry. Why is it? It's not. Okay, so 13 hours and 48 minutes. 13 hours and 48 minutes. There you go. We will be doing our live stream.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, usually it's later when we end, but
But I'm tired.
So we're gonna go. You all have a fantastic
See
day.
you tomorrow. We'll sing to you, Blaze, tomorrow.
Yep. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.